Tonight, questions remain about how a man who was removed from inside the state capitol managed to return to the grounds 2 more times before police took him to jail. We were there last night as troopers arrested Dominic Peace. The 36-year-old has an active warrant out of Wisconsin for an alleged probation violation. And our Renee Cooper has been digging into why he wasn't arrested sooner despite that warrant. She joins us live from the state capitol now. Renee?
Well, Kirsten, State Patrol officials who oversee security here have not yet answered that question. But a longtime law professor tells me he sees no reason why law enforcement wouldn't take someone with an active warrant into custody the first time. Would there be any circumstance legally under which law enforcement could turn him loose when there's a warrant out for arrest?
I can't think of any good reason why you would do it.
Political science professor David Schultz surprised that a man with an active warrant was not arrested until he was stopped by officers on the state capitol grounds a third time this weekend.
If you're a law enforcement officer, if you run a warrant check on somebody, background check, and you find there's an outstanding warrant, pretty much you're obligated to arrest that person, take them into detention, and then let a judge figure it out at that point.
The first 2 times State Patrol Capitol security officers made contact with Dominic Peace, the first inside the Senate chamber, officials say they took him to Regions Hospital for a mental health evaluation. Both times, the hospital then released him and he returned. The third time, Peace was taken to jail. In a statement on Saturday, State Patrol emphasizing he was nonviolent and needed a mental health evaluation.
It seems a little unusual to bring somebody over to a hospital and let the hospital release that person. Again, what you should have done is to say, we're going to accompany him after he's checked out on the mental check, whatever like that. Hospital releases him back into police custody. They then incarcerate him.
In this memo we obtained, sent to lawmakers after Pierce's second encounter on the Capitol grounds, the sergeant at arms of the Minnesota House says the arrest warrant from Wisconsin, quote, did not initially authorize a custodial transfer. Did it bar law enforcement from making an arrest?
It did not bar them from making an arrest. At this point, unless something else emerges from the story that we don't know about here, there's nothing that would preclude them from acting on a warrant, detaining somebody, and then bringing that person before a judge so that they can determine whether or not the person is properly in custody.
We asked state officials those same questions today, including why they waited to make the arrest and if there was something about that active warrant that they felt barred officers from taking him into custody the first time. They haven't responded to our questions as of this report. Live at the state capitol tonight, Renee Cooper, 5 Eyewitness News.